has been quite a hurricane season here on the Suncoast. Thousands of homes sustained damage of some sort in our 3 storms. Some of it is obvious, but damage to your AC unit could be harder to detect. Skip Stanton is the owner of Aqua Plumbing, and he is here to tell us what to be on the lookout for. Great to see you.
Good to see you as well. Thank you.
This is a really interesting point in that a lot of people, you know, got some soggy backyards, some water sloshing here or there.
Sure.
And you probably think, it's just a little bit of water.
Right.
But that, I assume, can cause some problems down the road.
Well, it can, especially if the unit, the air conditioning unit, possibly was underwater. Just normal rain isn't going to bother it, but if it was under a foot of water or more, it could definitely cause problems, especially with the electrical components in the unit.
So what is the first thing that people should do if they suspect they had standing water of any kind in their unit?
I think something that we've learned, you know, you often learn things when storms happen and then afterward you say, wow. I think one lesson learned is when we know that power is most likely going to go out on us, we really, when it goes out, we should shut the breakers off to the unit outside in the air handler. When the power comes back on, often it's not consistent. It could be a brownout, it could be a spike. We had quite a bit of damage the customers had just because of that situation. So if you're leaving your home, if you're evacuating, I would encourage you to turn the breakers off to your air conditioner before you leave.
And I think that's a great takeaway because I bet most of us did not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
I mean, the units do have safeties built in. There's time delays, which often helps. Surge protection, we always talk about. You can't have enough surge protection. Those help, but nothing's better than turning the breaker off. So when the power is restored, if you knew that your unit was underwater, often you could see a water line on the outside of the home. You could see how high the water came up on the air conditioner. If that happened to you before you turned the power back on, you need to have somebody look at it. There are many units that we saved the customers from having expensive repairs because we're able to go in there and blow out moisture that was in things like contactors, on capacitors, on circuit boards, even in fan motors. We're able to dry them out and then power them up, and in most cases they were okay.
All right, so good takeaways that if it does get wet, leave it off until it can get dried out.
Correct.
Now, for anybody that obviously at this point has been using their system but is thinking it's not quite working like it used to or like it could, what are some of the problems that may have surfaced and how do we resolve them?
Well, again, if water or just debris got collected into the condenser coil, that could cause a problem. So, you know, having somebody service the unit would probably be the most inexpensive thing that you could do and give you some peace of mind. Clean out the unit, make sure it's operating properly. If your refrigerant lines by chance are underwater for some reason, that'll cause the unit to slug and could cause damage to your unit, could affect the way it cools. If anything, depending on the kind of air conditioner you have, some people have what's known as a package unit, which often would sit on the side of their home, and ductwork would be low to the ground and go into the home. You could have ductwork that's wet. That is constantly, you know, creating moisture. The system is trying to get rid of the moisture and doesn't cool properly. So things like that. Your manufactured homes, if there was water that you know, possibly reached the floor level, often they have ductwork under the homes that could be saturated.
What about longer term issues that may not surface right away, such as rust and corrosion? What should we be watching for? If
you lived along the beaches and possibly it was salt water that your units were in contact with, yeah, there's no question. I mean, the best thing you can do is wash them off as quickly as possible and try to, you know, eliminate some of the salt that's on the unit. But there's a good chance that's going to shorten the life. When the salt really gets on the coils or into the coils, it's going to create some damage and most likely going to shorten the life.
Yeah, salt water definitely can cause some problems. All right, so for the next time, not that we ever want there to be a next time, but just in case, things that we can do with our units to sort of better prepare for next storm season.
Well, one of the lessons learned, if your area is flood prone. And I know a lot of areas in Sarasota, for instance, in Manatee County, didn't necessarily ever experience flooding before, and this time it did. We've had many customers ask us to raise their units higher. They knew the flood mark might have been 2 or 3 feet, and so there are things that we can do, like raise the condensing unit onto a wall bracket. If it's a block home, we can actually bolt a bracket to the wall and raise the unit maybe 3 feet off the ground. If you have a frame home, you could pour a concrete slab and put an engineered stand on top of the slab and raise it again up to maybe as much as 3 feet. And then you can get more creative than that. Maybe with a builder could build something out of wood. It'd have to be engineered. So there's different things that you can do. But raising the unit, making sure that the units are secure with some type of hurricane strapping. And you know, even with strapping, we saw units turned over, whole slabs turned over with the units. I mean, we saw a lot of different things.
But it's good to know there are things that we can do to help solve the problems in the future. And of course, it's fall inspection season as well. So good time to get it checked out. All right, for more information about how to make sure your unit recovered from the storms and is ready for any that might come our way, you can go to aquaplumbing.com.